Chris Harris here, another episode of Buck Sweet Sports Podcast, presented to you by A10 Studios. Uh, if you haven't done so already, swing by A10 Studios, give them a like, share, follow, check out all the great content. If you're here for your local sports, high school football talk, you're in the right place. Um, Back again, man. Had to take a little vacation. Fellas held it down, man. Shout out to Brandon Maynard and Brandon Blackwell for holding it down for us last week, man. They really did a great job. So definitely show them some love in the comment section. Uh, got half the crew here today, man. We got Brandon Blackwell, we got Brandon Ward, Coach Graham. He's a little busy. Got to getting ready for another big game this week. Hopefully Magic can join us a little bit later. But like I was saying, man, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Week 6, already hit the halfway point of the season, man. It's flying by. As long as we waited to for football season to get here, man, it's just flying by. So here we are. It's almost October next week. And midway point of the season, teams are starting up there, really starting to get into conference play. But before we get into that, man, we're going to speak a little bit on last week, some of the games that happened Friday. Any observations or any comments on any particular teams or matchups? I got to pull some of these scores up from last week. Before we really get into it, man, I got to send an apology to our friends out there in East Duplin, Whiteville. Man, we picked them for the game of the week, and it just happened to be I guess the timing was just really bad because I was on vacation. Brandon Ward was on vacation. Brandon normally goes, he's a Duplin County guy. He usually goes to the games and stuff. And, I mean, they were ready to roll out the red carpet for us, man. Shout out to Ryan Sutherland. The East Duplin radio crew, they were going to have whoever came to the game, they're going to have them on the help them out the halftime show. I mean, just really really open and really welcoming. I definitely appreciate that. They always talk us up on their broadcast. So, and I know Ryan's always in the comments. He's always communicating with us, talk to us. So definitely give a shout out to him and his crew out there. Definitely gonna have to make plans to make it out there to a game, man. Because like I said, those guys are awesome, man. Just really appreciate the love and support and that they provide. So yeah, I just gotta give a shot. I felt bad, man. I was like, damn, man. The 1 week we picked them, it just like I said, man. I mean, BB's gonna be in Lakewood regardless. I think Magic had something going on. Obviously, Coach Graham's out there. And, he's got to coach his games. And everybody was on vacation, man. So I felt bad about it, man. Because like I said, those dudes have been really really awesome when it comes to shouting us out and speaking us out. And they're really trying to. Ever since we made the the switch and going into Duplin County, they've been really really good. So we gotta do something to make it up to them.
I will promise to be at October 25th, Watersrose Hill, East Duplin.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
That's a home game for East Duplin. I will be there. Like Chris said, things just didn't line up. I was on my family vacation, but I will make it up to y'all guys on October 25th, man. Shout out to Ryan too. Ryan shouted us out on the halftime show as well.
Hey, that's what's up, man. There's some good dudes over there. I like them cats.
Oh yeah,
I like them.
Great game by the way too against them and JK.
Oh yeah, we're about to get into that in a second, man. But I'm gonna run down some of these results from last week. Unfortunately, Union fell to Spring Creek 54-34. Lakewood got a win over Red Springs 27-26. North beat JF Webb 21-20. That game was played on Thursday night. Southeast Raleigh staying undefeated, winning 29-24 over Willow Springs. Wallace Rose Hill beat Southwest also 32-14. Trask shut out West Columbus 52-0. Hopton lost to North Johnston 56-34. Northwest Guilford beats Northwest Guilford beat Western Guilford 34-14.
No.
Yeah, they dropped it. They dropped their first game, man. South Columbus looked like a really good game with East Bladen, man, 25-24. Not quite sure what the story was down there in South Carolina with Marlboro County and North Myrtle Beach. Marlboro County won in a forfeit. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the whole story with what happened there. And Midway
I
beat.
had I'm sorry, Chris.
Oh no,
I had
you go,
heard
you good, man.
I had heard on the Marlboro County thing. Now it wasn't a credible source, but I don't know why you would make it up. I heard there were some threats on the school down there, and the administration
Oh,
from
okay,
the other
okay,
school said, "No, we're not going." So
Yeah.
okay.
that's what I heard. So man, by the
Actually,
way, since we're on that, man, bro, that's enough of that. I'm about sick of y'all threatening schoolhouses. Like, put your big boy pants on, find something worth threatening. Y'all want to threaten something, leave these youngins alone.
Go threaten these
Like, bro.
Army and Marine Corps bases and see how far you go.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, ain't no place for that, man. I don't know if it's just some
Kids.
some miserable adult or just some kids playing a prank, but yeah, ain't no place for that, man. Ruining a good high school football game Friday night. People look forward to this stuff all week, man, and playing those games like that, that's not cool. So,
Yeah, these kids should be able to go to a schoolhouse and feel safe, man. I mean, that
exactly.
we shouldn't even be having a conversation that involves anybody threatening a school or children for that matter, man. Y'all, it takes a special kind of something that I ain't even gonna get into.
But I challenge the state of North Carolina and these counties to protect our children better than they protect our money at banks.
I know
Just saying. Just saying. That's all I have to say about that.
And to close out the week, we had Midway with a 48-6 win over Goldsboro. And of course, we got to talk about the game of the week, James Keenan versus East Duplin. James Keenan coming away with a 43-20 win over East Duplin, really solidifying themselves in the Eastern 2A as a team to be reckoned with. And also, right there in Duplin County in that conference, in the East Central Conference. So shout out to James Keenan, man. Unfortunately, I missed the game. Brandon, I know you say you watched it, man. If you want to, give us your thoughts and what you saw, and also if the folks haven't seen it already, man, talk about that Bucksweet Sports Player of the Game and Trench Warrior of the Week.
Oh man! Shout out to Eli Avitt, quarterback. Man, they down there calling him the White Vic.
Vanilla Vic.
Vanilla Vic, yeah, Vanilla
that.
Vic. The kid has he's about big as maybe a 7th, 8th grader. He's not that big of a guy, you know what I mean? But the size of the fight in this kid and the heart and the grit that he plays with, he put on a show Friday night, man. I'm gonna run through the game real quick and
Okay, cool.
Started out, man. East Duplin and James Keenan, they were back and forth. James Keenan and East Duplin scored back to back, and then it was just back and forth until halftime. And then, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, Holly's in there making them adjustments. Coach Grady's in there making his adjustments. This second half ain't gonna be that much scoring. Well, was I wrong? Eli came out and just balled out, man. The defense on JK, David Cito got, man, kid is the defense, just the defense in general, man. I gotta just give a shout out to JK and coming away with the win in the second half. Really won that game for them. The adjustments that they made. East Duplin has a running back. They call him Big Diesel.
That's got to be Sean Davis. Is that Sean Davis?
I don't know if it's Sean Davis. I couldn't really hear really couldn't hear the recording of what I was watching, but this kid, he's not fast, but you don't want to get in front of him. If he's got a head full of steam, get out the way.
Yeah.
You might want to tackle him from low or from the side or pull him down from the back. The quarterback.
I want to say they got two big backs, man. One is Davis, and the other one is number 20, Stoops. And they're both, like stocky guys, man. So yeah.
They let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Rushing yard. It's Keyshawn McKinney and Sean Davis. I think it was Sean Davis, if I ain't mistaken. He had a heck of a game. East Dukeland had all their players back as well. So I don't know if they were all 100%. Prayers going out to with the player that had to leave the field. He was really bad concussed. We send our prayers out to that player, man. But East Dukeland and JK, man, it was everything everybody thought it was going to be. Hard hitting, highlight play after highlight play, big stop after big stop. I mean, it's everything we hyped it up to be. And Bailey is the trench warrior, correct?
Yeah, Denario. I hope I'm saying that right. Denario Bailey.
I'm trying to get. I don't want to say his name wrong. Is it DeMario?
I want to say it's Denario.
Yes, he played on the right side of the offensive line, man. JK was running that sweep, and I mean they lived on that bread and butter all night because it was there because of him. Anytime they came around that side, that side was clear, and Tyquise had a field day. Jeremiah Hall had a field day on that right side. I mean, shout out to him with them pancakes and getting them guys out the way so they can get yards, man. And I could have picked players of the week for both sides and trench warriors for both sides, man. It was just such a great game. But I just think Eli just put on a show this week that you really could not overlook by anybody. He really had a solid game. He had 3 rushing touchdowns. And he had 1 passing touchdown. It was a 68-yard touchdown. He come back on a 3-step drop pump. He let that thing loose, and he was out. He was out.
Yeah, I was reading 306 total yards, and like you said, the 4 total touchdowns. So that's a great game, man.
He had for this game. Give me just a second. I could pull up his stat real quick. I mean, it was all daggone near. You couldn't even ask for a better game. He was 14 attempts. Was that down?
Yeah, I want to say. Oh, you got it.
Yeah. He had a 113 quarterback rating. If that lets you know anything. So yeah, man. Shouts out to Eli Abram and Demario Bailey. Denario Bailey.
Yep.
And once again, shout out to Ron Southern and them up there in the booth, man, shouting us out and giving us some love. Duplin County, Duco, we love y'all, man. Iron sharpens iron. All y'all doing is getting each other ready for playoffs.
Oh,
and
yeah.
with these Duplin having all their players back, man, I look to see them to get more in the win column than. But Cito put on a show on both sides as well. He could have easily been player of the game. So great game.
And shout out to James Keenan, man. Like I said, team on definitely turning some heads in 2A Eastern Division right now. Like I said, they got that undefeated record. Really, like I said, really showing up on the map. I see they popped up at number 8 in the Max Preps polls for this week. So starting to really see the fruits of their labor, man. So shout out to them kids out there, man. Any more
I want to know who's doing
this
these voting.
Oh.
I want to know who's doing this voting.
I'm not gonna lie. it's a couple I'm looking at, and I haven't finished doing the post yet, but I mean I'm not trying to knock a team, but I mean right now, East Bladen's lost some tough games. Yeah, they're 1-4, but they're ranked in the top 25, and I'm like, well, man, well,
Bruh,
hey
listen to
DB, where man?
this.
They doing Lakewood dirty, man. I'm like, come on, man. Lakewood's 4-1. They lost a tough game to a county rival in like the last, right in the
A,
last quarter. I mean,
a
I
2A
don't know.
team at
Like I
that.
said, it's always crazy to see how these computers do these rankings or who's but yeah, nothing against East Bladen, man. But at 1-4, you shouldn't be in the top 25. But I'm just outside looking in, man. I don't know all the algorithms and what goes into it. You got the whole RPI and strength of schedule and this versus this. But
But what I don't
first thing I'm looking at is the record. I mean, come on, bro. You 1-4. Nah, I'm sorry. I know this is tough season, lost a couple tough games, but 1-4, you can't be ranked in the top 25, man.
they got 6 players in the top 15 of total tackles, interceptions, yards, points scored.
We talking about Lakewood, right?
No, James Keenan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you think they should be higher in
yes,
2A?
yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, I mean, yeah, they had a close call against Whiteville, but if you go back and look at that Whiteville game, they had a bunch of cramps going on, so they had a bunch of players that really wasn't 100%, but that shouldn't hold them out of top 5, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I
That's
gotta
crazy
look
to
at
me.
I
who's
think their boys enjoy being slept on.
yeah,
I think they kind
Yeah,
of got
yeah,
that
they said
same. They got that same mentality like them Lakewood boys. They used to nothing being given to them. They got to earn it and still can't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I mean, so I think they appreciate it. And not only that, man, it'll keep them hungry, and that's all them boys need to do. If they'll just stay hungry, boy.
oh yeah. Like they say, man, the only real ranking, the only real poll that matters is the one at the end. So right now it's just something just some people to talk about.
Excuse me.
Any more thoughts on week 5? Any of those results or matchups I want to speak on?
Eli, keep playing like that, bro. That was a heck of a game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised I didn't get asked no questions about the Red Spring matchup with a 1 point score difference.
I was
Yeah,
going.
well,
I
that
was
was
waiting.
next.
I was waiting on you to speak. That's why I say anybody got anything else to say.
I was getting ready to say something because
Oh man. So bro, that was one aggravating game. That it was stressful. It was stressful. We were there on their homecoming.
Okay.
Yeah, so they was out there full of energy. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. That daggone Ellerby and
good as advertised.
J Matt, they doing their
Good,
thing.
good as advertised. It's the
Yeah,
front. It's the
they're
front.
they're doing their thing. Look, the team got a little bit of issues. You know what I'm saying? I spoke with somebody out there on the sideline that works at the school a little bit, and I told them, we were kind of trying to figure out how in the world are these dudes 0-4, and now 0-5. But he made the comment. He said, "From my take on it, is discipline." And when they were up on us, everything was good. The minute we went up by more than a touchdown, it got real chippy. It got real chippy out there, and them boys was kind of at each other. They was getting flags thrown on them for, unsportsmanlikes, and I was like, oh, I see.
Mm.
Listen, man, the boy, they're small. They're small guys. They don't have a lot of big guys, but I'm gonna tell you something. They got a lot of talent, and I'm gonna go right back to what I said last week. The only thing them boys need to do is grab a hold of each other and hold on. Y'all got to hold each other accountable. And y'all got to play ball. Those coaches on the sidelines out there coaching y'all, man, they deserve better than y'all to go out there and throw fits and get crazy flags that could easily cost you ball games. And, honestly, you're a reflection of them. Y'all get out there on that field acting up, man. Them coaches feel some type of way too. Listen, I'm not taking nothing from y'all. Y'all played a heck of a game. But that's what it's gonna take, man. Y'all gonna have to get disciplined. Y'all gonna have to put y'all nose to the grindstone. You're gonna have to hold your brothers accountable, and y'all gonna have to fight together. Not fight by yourself, not fight each other, fight together. And y'all got to get on the board. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to get on the board. And y'all boys, I saw the talent. You know what I'm saying? I think we showed up sleeping on y'all. I think them boys showed up thinking y'all 0-4, and they're gonna go out there and walk on y'all. And then I think when they saw the size of the team, that they were like, oh yeah, cat's in the bag. They went out there and hey, y'all surprised us. Y'all surprised us. But I did notice when the tides turned, you guys started crumbling, and we can't do that. I'm glad y'all did against us. I ain't gonna lie, I'm glad that y'all did against us. But hey, man, no more. Like, y'all got to band together. Y'all got to hold each other accountable. Y'all got to hold each other stable. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever y'all leaders are, man, it's on y'all to look back and say, hey, nah, guys, we ain't gonna do that. You got to stay strong for them. And a lot of times that's what it is. A lot of times if the leader of a team starts to crumble or starts to fall apart, the whole team will fall apart. Look, guys, y'all just keep fighting, man, because y'all got the talent. I saw it. I can't remember his name right off. They got a number 0 out there. He ain't too bad neither. He was cutting up. I think he's a
DB.
Yeah, I believe so, but he's a junior. But he was on the offensive side of the ball a little bit too. He was cutting up out there. And let me tell you something. For guys that, they're, like I said, they're not big guys at all. But hey, when they get that ball moving, that ball's on the move, son. Like, they got some speed. It reminded me a lot of coming out of the backfield, like JK. Like, when them boys come through there, they're coming through there. If you ain't ready for them, you missed them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hit that sideline just like we was talking about with some of them boys down there at Midway. It's just a rabbit race. You better hope your rabbit quick enough. Like, I'm serious.
Lord.
So hats off.
Yep.
Hats off.
Y'all saw that notification.
Yes, sir.
Hats off to J Mac and Ellerby, man. Hats off to their quarterback as well. He was doing a good job. He stayed in the pocket, does a little thing back there. Salute to you guys. Like I said, y'all got a little work to do, and it's all part of being a team and holding each other accountable, man. If y'all can do that and play ball, everything is going to change for you guys. I have no doubt. So salute to the coach. I know sometimes, we got years where everybody just seems to buy in and everything goes right. And then some years, we got them couple that, sometimes it's just a couple of guys that can tear the whole thing apart. But we got, sometimes with these smaller schools like that, we got to play what we got. So, Coach, hang in there, man. Hang in there. Stay on them, stay after them. Y'all are not a untalented school by no means. And I will say, I will add on, we were questioning a lot why they were 0-4 and stuff like that. I didn't realize a lot of the schools they played are 3A schools, and there are 2.
Yeah, bigger schools. Yeah.
So they did play a lot bigger schools. And after seeing the size of their team and seeing they don't have any real big guys, like, it kind of made sense to me why they would face those bigger schools that's got more kids to choose from. You know what I'm saying? And somebody they can talk into being a lineman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand where you would have your hands full. So no slap at Red Springs at all. I will say I wasn't extremely proud of our guys. Some of them really showed up to play. Some of them like that they'd have rather been anywhere else. That being said, we did have 4, possibly 5 of our starters on the sideline. We were trying not to, but QB1 did end up going back in the game last night. So QB1 is back. So yeah, he did end up going back in. Let's see. We actually had to shake things up a bit. We had a kid running the ball that has not ran the ball for us yet. He's actually a linebacker. He got flipped over, ran the ball from us, and he put 3 touchdowns on the board, man. It's the first game he's ran the ball for us in. So 3 of our 4 touchdowns were obtained by Deshaun Carr, and he got player of the game as well. But yeah, 3 of our 4 touchdowns was put on the board by that man right there. That kid has stepped up every chance he's been given this year. So a big salute to him. I'm super, super, super proud of that kid.
Is he
Go ahead.
Is he a freshman, junior?
He's a sophomore. I believe he's a sophomore. Let me double check that. I believe
that's big.
Yes. Hey, look, dude. The dude's I don't know now. I didn't look. He was leading our team in tackles on the defensive side of the ball, and now they gave him the opportunity to tote the rock, and he toted it in. Put 3 scores in there. So
that's what you call taking advantage,
dude.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for a kid to step up like that, dude. I mean, and when we needed him, I mean, hey, when you get those opportunities,
you gotta love that versatility too, man.
Dude, like, and now I was like, yo,
y'all got a lot of versatility on that team, man. That's one of the things I really like about y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all got a lot of different kids that y'all can move different spots, so it's gonna be harder when it comes time to you get to the playoffs and you're beating these teams that are not familiar with y'all and they think they got a beat on y'all on tape, and y'all come out there with somebody lined up in a different spot. And that's y'all got that's one thing I like about y'all team, man. Y'all got a lot of versatility, man. And this just seems like y'all just got athletes on top of athletes, and that's a blessing right there.
And Deshaun's actually a junior. I was thinking he was the same age as my son. He's a grade ahead of him. Deshaun's a junior. So class of 26. Hey, I mean, perfect come out year, man. A perfect breakout year. Not even a come out year. Perfect breakout year. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It'd have been nice to see a little bit more out of him last year. He didn't really have that opportunity. He's definitely getting it this year. And like I said, he's taking advantage of anything they'll throw at him. Salute the QB1, man. I'm glad he's back in action. So Rylan Gabo, man, like, hey, good stuff getting in the game and picking up where you left off. Look like you never missed a beat, my guy. Super proud of you. Let's see, we had CJ or Calvin Lacewell. He ended up coming out of the game a little before the half. He wasn't feeling just right, so he needed to step to the side. But I do want to give him a salute, because when he was in there, we already know that little tank was banging. You know what I'm saying? Like he was giving him something to remember him by. But unfortunately, tides kind of turned, and he ended up having to come out of the game. But Deshaun, he had the opportunity to go in there and play that power back role, and he showed that he could do it. So, I mean, salute to both of those guys for, just an excellent job. And both of them always show up when the team needs them. I mean, CJ's one of them ones that, hell, I think he'd play if he was missing an arm. You know what I'm saying? He'd get his arm tore off. He'd be, bandage me up, coach. Like, he's always been that way. Like, but so to see him be like, hey, coach, I got to step back. I commend him for that too, because it also takes somebody to be able to realize when you're not 100 and you're not doing them no favors. You know what I'm saying? So, so big salute on that. Shout out to all of our guys that had to step in for our starters that were on the sideline. All you guys that had to step up and step in, man. Thank y'all for the hard work out there. That game got real scary. So y'all got a little reminder at halftime. Y'all came back out and did something, but it shouldn't have been a 1-point ball game. It was a real crazy play. Just a contact issue. It was an easy pass, man. I mean, it was something, easy to stop. I mean, it should have been 15, 20 yards and ended up being 40 plus for a tutty. I mean, it shouldn't have been that. And we had guys there, we missed the assignment, and sometimes it's gonna happen. But
Yep.
it gave them a wake up call when they dropped back and decided to go for 2. They were like, like I mean, we could have went home with the L right there.
Yeah. Any
We
given
buckled
Friday
up, we
night.
played ball.
Oh yeah.
Don't never know.
Yeah, like I said, hey, in the end of the day, man, you rather have an ugly win than a pretty loss.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Anytime.
that's all I'm gonna say, man. So salute to both sides. I mean, again, I mean, we play football on Friday night, and it was football. I mean,
Oh yeah, you still got to strap it up, no matter who it is. But definitely shout out to Coach Ray and boys out there in Red Springs. Yeah, I know it's tough. When you're losing, but just keep at it. I know I talked to him in preseason. He did speak on his team's youth, so that could be could play a big part in some of the
Yeah.
stuff you're seeing. But definitely got the athletes, and like you said, man,
Yeah.
if you're not on your assignment, they'll take something that's supposed to be 10, 15 yards, and they'll turn it into something big real quick. So shout out to TJ Ellerby, wide receiver out there, and Kelson Mack and all those boys out there. They're going to get together, man. Like you said, they've been playing some bigger schools. Interested to see how they match up when they get, into conference play. So definitely still keep an eye on them.
I will say that the other Mac brother, I don't want to mess his name up. I think they call him Jackson, but
Yep.
he actually won homecoming king out there. So
shout out. Okay,
salute to him.
that's what's up.
Yeah, yes. But he
look, we celebrate everything up here now.
Right. But he hasn't been playing, man. I was trying to check his stats out. I don't really have no stats.
I think he's coming off of I think he had an ACL late last year, so
yeah.
So he's still nursing that.
So that's one I believe plays both sides of the ball as well. And I know he's a bigger factor on the defensive side, if I'm not mistaken, from what I saw earlier in the season. So I mean, that could be another thing that's kind of throwing that dynamic off too, because you know how it is, man. When you got 2 kids that's played together their whole lives, and then you got 2 kids that are like brothers, there's some kind of, there's just some kind of camaraderie there, some kind of unity there that, it's kind of, they're going to feed off each other, So I think that might be another missing link. So hopefully he gets to come back this season. We get to see what that's like. So, hey, heal up, young dog. Get out there as soon as you can.
Anything else on week 5, man? I see our boy Magic done joined us. Shout out to Midway Magic, man. What's going on, man?
Not much. I'm a little busy guy right now, a little busy bee. So yeah, it's hard. Hey, it's tough. It's tough when you got to turn from a Raider to a Spartan.
Respect.
So I was out there with some middle school kids today. I actually get a chance to coach with a guy that I used to coach with. So I'll be on the Union Spartan sideline for the middle school right now. So
okay, that's what's up. Shout out.
Hey, put them muscles down, Brandon.
Hey, what's that say? What's that say in the background?
Hey, I know what it say, but I know I got them midway shorts underneath them khaki shorts. That's for sure.
Hey, look, man. Look, just don't be pulling no punches when y'all play midway now.
Nah, I ain't gonna do none of that. I ain't gonna do none of that. I tell you, I told them boys today. I know some of them kids on that middle school sideline, and I know some of them coaches. But when we shake hands and we go from sideline to sideline, guess what? I got to go to that Spartan side. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's who I'm coaching for. That's who I'm with. I'm not one of them that believes in, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? You can't call me Adam Sandler, baby. I'm not about to throw the game.
Right.
Oh, I know that.
So I'll vouch for that. Me and Magic coached some basketball together. Yeah, right. Terry Crews. But yeah, me and Magic coached some basketball together. He came down here to Roseboro, helped me with a team, and we went up there and played that Hopton Midway team they had up there. And I'm gonna tell you something. It ain't in Magic to lose.
I'm not.
Even when it ain't on purpose. So I know he ain't gonna lose on purpose. It is not in that man to lose. Hey, he's even competitive at cricket, Chris.
Cricket.
Here we go with the cricket again, man. What? Hey, but look, though, I'm glad y'all. Hey, look, but man, definitely appreciate you giving back and helping out the young kids out there, man. Need
sure.
more of it, and that's a good segue, man. I want to kind of get more into reporting some stuff on the middle school. So, I mean, anybody got any when I know the middle school plays on Wednesdays. If y'all got scores or any performances y'all want, definitely message us that so we can put that stuff out there because that's the future of all these schools out here. You got your future horses, Raiders, Spartans, Leopards, Wildcats out there, Spartans out there. So definitely want to show the middle school some love, man.
Hey, let me chime in on the middle school real quick. So, I mean, I don't know if y'all heard it, but have y'all heard what Al Hopkins Middle School looking? It's gonna be tough, man. Them boys routed. I don't know, but them boys routed them Raiders. It was like, I mean, somebody might get me and they might correct me on this thing, but what I got heard, and you know what I'm saying, come through the grapevine was the middle school team routed the Raider middle school team 43-0, 40 something. Hey, this middle school, but they out here 43 and people.
Hey, well, look. For our people out there in New Grove, that's good news, man. That's your future team right there.
Hey, Brandon, what we say when them when one team is sent some counties down, it just don't feel right. There we go.
There we go. There's one up on the way up.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. We'll know Wednesday because that's who the Spartans play Wednesday. It ain't for we play in Wednesday. We go to Hopton. We played in Wednesday, so we gonna see. But we got some kids that I think I'm gonna have to check their birthday over there and over there around the Spartan territory. Because look, y'all got a kid coming to high school. He's 8th grade. I want to say he's 8th grade. I know this man is about 6 foot already.
What's his last name?
I don't know how to look at my roster. All I know is hold on. In practice, them boys call him King David.
Is his name last name? No, David.
Yeah, but he tall. He about your height, BB. I'm telling you, he about not Brandon Blackwell. I'm talking about old William Ward. He about your height, man.
Jesus.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to do some digging.
Hey, come and look at him. Hey, he picked one up today in practice. I promise you that. He picked him up. I said, okay, come run around that end you want to with your eyes closed. Hey, you're gonna be robbed. You're gonna get robbed.
Look, I'll give you a name to watch out for, man. Zaire Strickland out there at Sanford Middle School.
Okay.
Just keep your eye on him.
All right.
Since we touched it on middle school though, I wanna send a message out to our middle school Leopards, like for real. I went and watched them play against Clinton middle of the week there. And man, listen, they got some real talent. They got some real talent out there. But them are the most hard-headed, non-listening little jokers that I believe I've ever seen. Like I'm standing on the sideline, coach looking at me going, they don't hear nothing I say, nothing. And I was like, my goodness. Hey, look, guys, I'm just gonna tell y'all like this right here. If any of y'all watching, any of the coaches are watching, first off, hats off to the coaches. We had a coach change up over there. Coach Fairclough, who was the athletic director at the middle school, has moved over to the high school now. He's not an athletic director there, but he's at the high school helping with the football team and coaching gym. So he had to make some moves for him. So we got Coach Mosey over there has took over the football team. We got Justin Register out there helping. I know I'm forgetting somebody, and I apologize, but those are the two that I know the best. Look, man, like y'all got some good coaches. Y'all got some coaches that really care about y'all boys and teach y'all what y'all need to know. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all need to buckle down and listen. Roseboro has been 3-peat champions. Do not ruin that because y'all think y'all got it all figured out. Because I promise you don't. And the more that they can teach y'all and give y'all right now in the middle school, the better opportunity you're gonna have when you come to the high school. And you're gonna want to be on that football field when you come to the high school. Because now we got Coach Hope. And for anybody that don't know Coach Hope is all about that football program. He's all about you boys. He's all about, making sure you boys get what y'all deserve. And I'm gonna leave that there, but I'm just gonna say you gotta understand his pedigree. He was a D1 football player who comes straight back and coached D1 football for several years at several different D1 colleges. You're not gonna get that anywhere you go. So you kids gotta buckle down, get it done in the classroom, fix your attitudes, stay your little butts out of trouble, stay at school, show up and play these football games like you really want it and like you really mean it, and play it for each other. Because y'all got an opportunity lying ahead of y'all. Some of y'all is just 1 year away. We're just 1 year away for y'all being at that high school, really, really getting educated on that game of football. There's somebody that's really going to teach you and really look after you. Guys, don't throw that away. And like I said, Roseville 3-peat champions, man. We want to keep that going. If we don't, we don't. But hey.
I don't know much about the middle school, but I know Clinton has this kid on JV. I think Chris may know him. He's a running back, number 5, I believe.
G5, baby. Gavin Miller.
Gavin Miller. That dude is next up, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all's JV squad. Y'all's JV squad is.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, you're gonna get us. You better get us this year.
They're gonna right.
I think it's gonna get better, man. It's been a rough season as far as varsity is concerned, but it's a lot to look forward to as you look at that JV team and you look at what's going on in the middle school. You look at the youth that's on varsity already. So it's gonna get better, man. It's just it's one of those years.
Yeah. Hey, but I'm gonna piggyback off of some stuff that Brandon was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like. And Chris, you can chime in and the other Brandon can chime in as well. Like I told them kids today in middle school, and it goes for high school students too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can be the roughest. You can be the roughest crowd of kids. You can be the hardest hitting crowd of kids. You can make all the plays in the necessary position. You know what I'm saying? But each and every day you go to school, you need to hold one of your teammates or all of your teammates accountable. If you see a teacher in the hallway talking to one of your players, you know what I'm saying? After the teacher talked to him, you need to go over and just slide over and say, hey, man, I don't know if y'all got some trouble going on. Or it might not be none of my business. You might have been acting up in class or this and that. But look, we need you on Friday night and you family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just holding you accountable because sometimes these coaches is like, hey, if that one mess up in class, he getting the whole offensive line, not just that one person on the offensive line. He going to make the whole offensive line eat it. He going to make the whole defensive line eat it, or the skill players. So, as players, y'all all should hold each other accountable. Sportsmanship, yes, sir, no, sir concept. You know what I'm saying?
Always,
that makes people respect you more. Yeah. When you win a game, yeah, it's going to be in your veins. You're going to be jumping around, yelling and screaming and everything else. But somebody to come and talk to you, hey, yes, sir, no, sir, especially if they older than you, you know what I'm saying? That's just a thing. And I always listen to what the head coach got to say because he's trying to put you in the driver's seat to build you up, hey, to get you somewhere in life. You know what I'm saying? And football can teach you anything you want in life, regardless if you're not going to play it. Yeah, regardless if you're not going to play it for, the rest of your life, college or anything else. So,
You hit it 100% on the head right there, man. It's life lessons being taught out there on that football field. Like I said, all of us ain't going. Everybody ain't going to school to play. Go to college, play college ball, or go to NFL. But there's lessons to be learned. So when these coaches are talking to you, they may be talking about X's and O's, but there's life lessons out there, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Definitely sit back and just listen,
Soak
it all in.
It's the same for the coaches too. When we interviewed Hope, he was talking about, coaching at D1 all them years. And I asked him like some of the differences coming down to the high school. And he was like, I'm learning a lot. And a lot of it don't seem to really deal with football. You know what I'm saying? So for the coaches, we learning from you kids too, man. Like we learning from every one of y'all in each situation. We're learning something. We're taking something away from the practices. We're taking something away from the games, and y'all should be like that too. And speaking on if you already know you're just playing football because you love football and you want to play and you don't plan on going nowhere with it, it's not even in your mind. Listen to me. There's probably some kids out there on that field with you that feel like that maybe football is their only out, and they're out there giving it every breath they got. They're working when you ain't looking. And they're out there trying to do something and trying to like, hey man, play for that man. If you ain't gonna give it all for you and you ain't worried about it, hey, give it for your brother, man. Give it for that kid that needs it. Give it for that kid that wants it. Because here's the difference. You know, I was watching a college coach the other day and he said, we got kids that want something to eat and we got kids that are hungry. And I'll take the kids that are hungry. He said, the kids that are hungry are gonna go get it. He said, they're going to go fix it. They're going to make a way. The kids that just want something to eat, they too lazy to get up and go fix it. They just sitting there knowing the cabinet food. They just want something, but they ain't hungry. They just want a snack. You know, and that thing resonated with me. So that's why I said, when I want y'all to think about that thing. When I tell y'all to be hungry or stay hungry or get hungry, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Not wanting to go out there and eat, but being hungry. Wanting the whole meal, wanting the whole thing. And like I said, if that's not your bag, it might be the man next to your bag. Hey, help him get it. That's what you out there for. Help him get it.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
All right, man. If no one's got anything else, we'll go ahead and jump into these week 6 matchups. Like I was saying before, man, we got a lot of teams that got open weeks this week. Union, Marlboro County, Hopton, Red Springs, James Keenan, and Midway are all open this week. So we'll go ahead and roll into our first game. We got Wallace Rose Hill versus South Lenore. Easy pick for me, man. Wallace, Mercy Rule. South Lenore's just been a program that's been down for seasons. It seems like it's been down for a while now.
Wow.
Yeah, give me Wallace by give me Wallace by whatever they by whatever.
With them playing Urban Brown on defense, man, give me Wallace.
It's different, man. It's different.
Oh my God, it's so much different. Give me Wallace, dog. Easy.
Oh man. I'm gonna say give me Wallace. I'm gonna say Brown with 6 touchdowns and
Dang.
at least 8 tackles. At least 8 solos.
Hey, you better go ahead and clean sweep it. You know what I'm saying? Call me Ernest P. Ward, baby. We gonna clean sweep that thing. Hey, I'm going them dogs in here.
My man said Ernest. Woo!
Oh man. Hey, and Brandon, what you were saying about Urban Brown playing defense, it was a lot of Wallace fans last season wanting, because one of the things that really was their Achilles heel last year was their defense. And they really wanted Urban Brown and the other running back they had to play both ways. Because sometimes, look, that's what you got to do sometimes. Sometimes you got to have your best out there on both sides of the ball. You got a playmaker, somebody that can make a difference. So that's what you got to do. And
this is the way I look at it. The kid is smart too in the classroom, and he's gonna let the coach know if he's not able to go both ways. But my thing is he's already committed. You know what I mean? He already knows where he's going. If you're gonna play a team and you need him on that outside, and you got a 4-headed monster in the backfield, Wallace has 4 backs they can run.
Oh yeah,
easily. I would focus him on defense for that game. You know what I mean? Because they're versatile. I mean, they're just as versatile as Lakewood to me. They're very similar. Lakewood's not a very big team. I mean, they're not small neither. Just like Wallace, they're not big, but they're not very.
But just a ton of athletes.
Just a ton of athletes that are very versatile, man. And I just think there's some games where Irvin really don't even have to be in that predicament to put his body through that much, the rest running through the tackles and guards or
I
to
think
the
this will be one of
outside.
them. This will be one of those games.
This be one of them games, right? Look,
he
hey,
can probably just let him coast this game, man, because South ain't got nothing for him.
right. I mean, they got Carr and Lamb and
That's what y'all out there doing, huh?
yeah. I mean,
Y'all
they
ain't
just
doing
got
this right here. Y'all
Yeah,
ain't doing this right here. Y'all
rocking
trying to rock the baby to sleep.
Rocking the
Huh?
baby.
night.
Pillow in a blanket.
Night.
Pillow in a blanket.
But
All right,
yeah,
so
man, that's
we all
Wallace.
got Wallace. We all got Wallace on that one. All right, moving on to our next game. Clinton versus Princeton. Clinton travels to Princeton. They had an open week last week, so they had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. We all know Princeton runs that unique single wing offense. It's an offense that's it can be really annoying because man, they just 3-yard you and 4-yard you to death. I mean, it doesn't even have to doesn't necessarily have to be big plays, but they just, I mean,
and especially if you got like if you're running in that single wing and you got a bruiser, okay, and like a big back, if you got a bruiser and he's just 3 and 4 yarding you every time, that's about like playing basketball. You tired of that center just hitting you every time, taking 3 or 4 yards. You know what I'm saying? Them boys gonna lift that helmet up and say, "Coach, hey, well, I'm getting tired out here."
Let me tell y'all about something about this. We ran a single wing when I was in school. Dr. Coach John Ward. Dr. Coach, yeah. He this dude had a doctorate in his profession, in the offense that he ran. And let me tell you, we had a running back named Alfred Williams, bench 425. I don't know how many times in front of Butch Davis. Dude was an absolute monster. It wasn't no 3 to 4 yard, 2 to 4 yard. I mean, I've seen him break out 300-yard games in multiple times in a season. I just think it depends on who's coaching the single wing. To me, this man, we perfected it. He perfected it. He made us perfect it. Practice was not easy, but Princeton don't have nothing for Clinton. I know Clinton's having a rough year. I know Princeton, a few years back, Princeton used to be pretty solid, though. They were solid. They had that quarterback that could air that thing out.
Yeah, they had a couple of really solid years. Kind of will fizzle out in the deeper in the playoffs, but I remember they had the kid, the running back Frazier, who ended up he ended up at NC State, I believe.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, they made
he got a record. I think didn't Frazier get a record out there? He got a record out there, I believe.
He does.
Yeah. He had a lot of yards, but it seemed like their issue has always been on the defensive side of the ball. They run into a team with just as opponent offense as theirs, and they always feel. I think the last time they made it to the regional championship game, they played against. I want to say they played against Wallace. Wallace just ran all over them. But and even last year, just their defense wasn't up to par to to match what they do offensively. But
don't they got a decent running back this year? They got a decent running back this year, right?
They got a. I'm looking at their stats right now. They got a couple.
Wallen or something.
They got a freshman that's over 500 yards rushing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And of course, they got Llewellyn. He's a junior. He's got 294 yards right now. Hare was the kid that got hurt last year, but he's back. He's got 220 yards right now, and they got a freshman McFadden who's got 516 yards right now. But looking at this game, I feel like for Clinton, you've had 2 weeks to prepare for this. I know one of our issues has been the line play on both sides of the ball, which that concerns me. Going against an offense like this. But for our offense, I mean, it's our offense that's really our offensive struggle this year. I mean, we still haven't scored an offensive touchdown. Our one touchdown came off of special teams play.
Punt block.
This is a good get right game for your offense.
Absolutely.
So I mean, if you can't get it right against Princeton, I don't know if it's gonna get right. But like I said, defensively, I'm slightly concerned with our interior line's gonna have to come to play. They're gonna have to be disciplined. They're gonna have to be solid. You're gonna have to really execute. Because even last season, with the guys we had on our defensive line last season, there was a couple plays, a couple drives early in the game where they actually moved the ball on us. And I'm talking about with Mars up there and all those guys we had last season. Of course, we ended up, we made the adjustments and it ended up being a blowout. But if I had to make a pick on this game right now, man,
it's right now, baby. It's right now. It's now or never. It's now or never.
Tough.
Which one?
This is the week we got to get right. If we don't get right this week, it's not happening until West Bladen. Looking at Clinton's schedule, it's not going to happen until West Bladen. If we don't win this week, it's not happening until West Bladen. So
right.
But we just been having too many issues, man. So I'm gonna go with Princeton in the close win. They're the home team. I'm going with Princeton.
I'm gonna roll with Clinton on this. When I was at the Clinton Wallace game, I've seen glimpses of what Clinton can be. They show promise, and it's like you said, Chris. I'm gonna piggyback off what you said, man. It's the interior for the O line and the D line. They have the skill position players, man. They just
we got the skill.
But you only as good as your hog mollies on both sides. I don't care what school you are or what team you are. If your big guys are not doing their job, you're not gonna win a football game on either side of the ball, and that's just that. But looking at Princeton, they're giving up an average of 40 points a game, just about, or 37. It's like 37 points a game they're giving up, and I just think Clinton pulls it out this week by 10.
What you got, Brandon? What you got, Blackwell? What you got?
This is the last time I'm going to try it. And I'm gonna say Clinton by 3.
I got no faith in Sam Coder this week, huh?
No, I do. That's why I picked them. But I just don't have a ton. Like, I don't have a ton of them.
Hey, look.
Go ahead.
Oh no, you got it, Magic.
No, you go ahead. Hey, I see you rubbing the face and everything else. What you about to say? What you about to say, big homie? Talk to me. Talk to me.
Like I said, I feel like if it's gonna have to be the Jaden Williams show if Clinton wins. I feel like he's gonna have to do it on both sides of the ball. As a ball carrier and from that linebacker position. If he has one of those games, and you know what I'm talking about, when a special player has one of those special games, Clay can pull it off. But if it's just if I got burned that Lumberton game, man. I'm trying to catch up on these picks, man. I got to go with Princeton, man, home team. Oh, and that's a beautiful stadium, by the way. That's gonna be a great atmosphere to watch a football game.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm up here with William Ward right now. I'm gonna tell you. I got Clinton's. I'm gonna say a field goal and a touchdown. Touchdown. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you right now, like you said, it's gonna be hammer time for Jaden Williams. You understand that? It's gonna be hammer time. Hey, every time I see the Facebook post, my man got the hammer in there, and I think he's truly ready. He put that 7 points on the board for Clinton. He finally cut open. And said, "Hey, Clinton, look, we're gonna put some points on the board this year, and if Jaden got to do it, Jaden gonna do it."
Jaden got tired of it. He said, "Look, man, forget it. I'll do it myself."
Right. So now, you know what I'm saying? He's like, "Hey, I got to be the defensive leader up here, and if they're gonna hand me the rock and they're gonna let me run it too, hey, I'll be one of them too." You know what I'm saying? If I got to play both sides of the ball and I've got to do what I got to do, hey, he's coming to do what he got to do. So now guess what? That means all them players behind him got to fall in, salute, and get it right. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. It's time to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So I got Clinton by 10, man. I'm gonna take Clinton. I'm gonna take Clinton. I can't pick two dogs in 1 week.
You know, but what you just said, Magic, goes back to exactly what I was talking about a minute ago. You got some that are hungry and some that just want to eat.
Right.
Jaden's hungry. He knows what he wants. He knows what his end goal is. He's out there fighting for it, tooth and nail.
That young man starving.
Come on, dog.
He's
y'all
starving.
Got to fight with him.
He's starving,
dog. He's
starving.
Hey, y'all got to fight with him, dog.
And shout out to his parents too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great parents.
I wanna thank. Hey, ain't Dante? Ain't he an alma mater down there at Union?
Dante Williams?
Yeah.
Is he?
I thought he was. I thought he played basketball down there. I thought he did. I want to say he did. I don't know.
It must have been before me. I don't know. Or after me. I'm not sure, man.
If he see the post, he'll let us know.
For sure. For sure.
He'll let us know in the comments.
For sure. But like I said, great parents, man. His mom talked to me at the Wallace game. His dad was more focused on the game, of course, but his mom talked to me at the concession. Great parents, man. Shout out to you raising a great young man. And like I said, Clinton for the win this week.
Let's do it.
Next up, we got Southeast Raleigh taking that undefeated record, taking on Fuquay Varina.
Ooh,
man, Southeast Raleigh hot, man. I gotta go with the Bulldogs in this one.
Yes, sir. And only because Southeast Raleigh comes out swinging in the first quarter. They're averaging right at 15 points in the first quarter. They could do better through 2 through 4, but I got them winning 40-6, 40-7.
Ooh. He said he's gonna put a
Well, you
spanking
better
on the
hope there
boys.
ain't a few Quaverina fans up here. You better hope.
Hey,
man. Get him boys 14.
Hey, nope. I can't do that because they're only averaging right at 18 points a game.
Well, you could have got him 18.
Nope. Not against the Southeast, man. Hey, Brandon Simmons has got them boys out there. On the hunt. You hear me? Them boys is playing ball. So it's gonna be an easy week for my homeboy up there in Raleigh.
I got it 38-10 Southeast Raleigh.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yep, Southeast.
Southeast with the sweep. All right, moving on to our friends out there in Beulaville, man. Got East Duplin taking on Kinston. A battle of two contrasting styles. Kinston's one of those, one of the teams out there that like to run the spread. They got a lot of athletes out there. They got this receiver, this kid, Tyreek Copper, I want to say his name is, man. Stud athlete, man. I believe his dad used to play for the Cowboys back in the day. Because I remember when we did some research on him for our playoff game against Clinton last season. A lot of athletes out there, they like to throw the ball around, going against East Duplin in that ground and pound. Got to take East Duplin in this one, man. Battle Holly and the boys gonna get back in the win column this week.
Hey, that's the only Panthers you need to like.
Hey, look here. Hey, hold up now. We got W this week. So I don't want to hear nothing. You can't tell me nothing. All right? Look, I don't get to celebrate wins too often. But look, see that? See that magic? Took the Raiders down. Took them down.
You might be magic, but you ain't gonna talk about.
We ain't gonna talk about what gets said after the podcast about them Panthers. So I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you wear that hat, man, and I'm gonna let you talk.
You ain't seen the meme where it's like, I may be mad, but I don't stop caring. I was mad that day, man. Hey, I don't never stop caring.
Who did the Panthers beat this week? The Raiders.
The Raiders.
I'm not a Raider fan. I done told y'all that. My boys are sitting at 2-1.
Who that?
Them Jets, didn't they win Monday night?
Oh, y'all
man.
ain't gonna make the
Man,
playoffs.
y'all ain't got
anyway,
nothing for Brees Hall. Y'all ain't got nothing for Brees Hall. Nothing.
Oh God.
Anyway, I'm taking East Duplin. You understand? I'm taking them.
I'm definitely taking East Duplin. They're healthy now.
Yes, sir.
Kinston has had a slow start all season. They haven't scored in the first or second quarter this season. They've only scored in the second half of football games.
Starter broke.
Yeah, it's terrible.
They can't stick it on.
Yeah, I take East Duplin. I'm not saying they're gonna blow Kinston out because Kinston is one of those teams that turn up in the second half and they do have athletes. East Duplin will win this week though, but it won't be by much. I give them by 10 point, 12 point win.
I'm
TV's
rocking
on
with
you,
Ed
bro.
and them boys. I'm rocking with Ed and them boys.
Gotcha.
ED.
All right, next game, slide over to Guilford County, man. Western Guilford taking on Southwest. West coming off their first loss of the season, tough loss last week to Northwest. So they gonna get back in the win column this week, man. Give me Western Guilford for the win.
I'm the same way, man. It's kind of I think they was on that high, man, and they let that one slip.
Well, that was a tough team they lost to, too.
Yeah. Of course. It's like I said before a couple weeks ago when they made this schedule, they lined our whole Guilford County up in a row, man. like Tyrese did in Baby Boy and started whooping up on them until they met one of them. So, but I think they get back in the win column this week too, man. They kind of got a wake up call. They got that Folgers. So I got Dub G.
Same right here. For sure.
Hey, I've been rolling with them all season. But guess what?
Changing.
Ain't nothing changing. Ain't
I'm about to say,
Ain't nothing changing. I caught you. Look at there. Hey, that's a false start. That's a false start. Hey, that's a false start on the offense. A false start on offense. But yeah, I'm rolling with West. Hey, I've been rolling with them all season. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Next one, got the East Bladen Eagles taking on East Columbus. East Bladen had a tough season, man. They lost a lot of. They lost East Columbus. This should be a get right game for East Bladen, man. They get back in the win column. Give me East Bladen for the win on that one.
Yeah, East Bladen is definitely gonna come out and punch them in the mouth a little bit.
Them boys about to be skating. I got East Bladen.
Yeah, man.
Same right here.
That's not it. I don't even need to look at them stats.
Why didn't you give us a different game? Why didn't you want no other games you could have put in the place of that?
Oh, geez. That's because no, we cover East Bladen, my guy.
I know, but I'm just saying.
We got to talk about them. well, Magic. You gonna love this next one. I want your opinion. Who picking out these schools? These school names, man. We got Jeff Webb versus the Southern School of Energy and Sustainability.
Whoa! Wait! Whoa! Is that an agricultural school? Is that an agricultural school?
Look,
I said, Magic. They got windmills and grow kumar.
I have no idea. I'm looking up the schedule, and I see Jeff Webb versus the Southern School of Energy and Sustainability.
Time out. I don't mean to take this off the subject because I know we picking, but y'all remember the what was it called? The March Madness game for PlayStation, and you went to the little Maui Invitational, and the coach says, "Yeah, we'll play them." And you be a 5-star school. You be a 5-star school. You got a 5-star school, and they're a 2-star school, and they email you through the thing, and they say, "We would love to play you, bruh. Don't come knocking on my door, bruh. If you ain't got 3.5 or more stars Don't come knocking on my door, bruh. Why? Why?
Hey, I'm gonna
Man,
go
y'all
ahead and
fill the
make.
schedule up, man.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and make my pick because JF Webb is not. I mean, they young, but they 0-5.
Right.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
they lost. They lost some tough ones.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna go with these Spartans. I'm gonna go with these Spartans this week since my
Hey,
Spartans ain't playing.
Hey, look, they 4-1.
I'm telling you,
what's
They
they?
into
Hold
the-
on. What's their average line? Give me the numbers right now. What's their average line weight?
Well, I have to pull up the
170,
roster, man. Hold up.
180.
hey,
Hey,
they
hey,
put
they put go ahead.
yeah.
They,
Go
they
ahead,
full
go
of
ahead, go
energy
ahead.
and sustainability. So
Exactly.
Hey, they sustaining these wins though. I mean, like I said, teams
I
Hey,
4-1.
mean,
Hey,
that's all right. That's all right. JF Webb about to get his dub.
I don't know, man. These boys, they got some size, man. I see a 6'4", 275,
hold on. Yeah. They
6'3",
beat Chapel Hill.
290.
They
Wait a
beat
minute,
Chapel
bro.
Hill.
Wait a minute. Who made this team? This is an ultimate team. This is an ultimate team on PS5. This is an ultimate team. They trading cards out here. They got linemen playing quarterbacks, and they got linebackers. They got linebackers playing wide receivers. Come on now.
Hey, now
Hey,
look,
they beat.
they beat Wake Forest, Vance County, Chapel
Yeah,
Hill,
I was
Oak
about to
Hill.
say they beat a.
Listen,
They
I
beat a pretty
can't pick
good.
Chris.
I want to.
Chris,
Yo,
you setting us up for the okie doke, bro. You picking
I
games now, bro. Where did the team come from?
don't know, but we sitting there picking on their name, but they look like they're a pretty solid football team, man. I gotta go. I'm about to be like Brandon, man. I'm going with the Spartans in this one. Give me the Southern School of Energy and Sustainability to sustain another W.
Exactly.
Well,
They got a running back up here that's solid,
what you mean solid? Solid as in what?
as in getting yards. Number
As
15. He's 73 yards a game. They got a receiver that is getting 100 yards a game.
got a receiver getting what again?
100 yards a game.
Man, that's an NFL athlete, man. Get him out of here. Come on, man. You got a Justin Jefferson on an agricultural school team.
That's what it looked like. He's
Man,
averaging
you got
right
me.
at yeah.
Look, I was gonna roll with energy and sustainability because I figured everybody was gonna go with Webb. But since y'all done jumped on the energy and sustainability,
I'm going with
I
Webb.
hope it gets caught in the web. You understand?
Hey, Webb. I'm going Webb. I
Hey,
feel like Webb been losing and Webb gonna win this week.
well, look, if you can't get out the web, you can't get no sustainability for your energy. You understand?
Well, first
Exactly.
you got the Weaver web.
Hey,
No, they
hey,
can't even weave a web this year. So
hey, don't be out here talking about JF Webb like that, man.
look, I've been picking them all year.
I'm picking them down. I'm picking up what you putting down.
That's right.
Let's
So
go,
we got-
Webb.
You're gonna put
All
it
right,
down
so we-
next week too.
Hey, right here. Y'all look at me. Right here. Web.
About a man.
That was cute.
And so we split on that one. So go have to try to speed through these lists, man. I got man.
All right, go ahead.
Your boy got to get ready for work.
All right, go ahead.
We got Lakewood versus North Johnston.
Lakewood.
Man, look, this is no question, man. I've been speaking
Lakewood.
of Lakewood all year. Love the athletes, love Coach Hope. Give me Lakewood to keep on rolling.
Yep. BB, we ain't got to ask you.
Skip.
Yeah, we already know. It's all in the background. You got the hat on. Come on now.
Skip. Lakewood.
We out here playing Uno.
Sweet.
Let's see if we can't borrow some energy and sustainability from that other school, though.
It's real. All right, that brings us to our Buck-Sweet Sports Game of the Week. Got Trask taking on Whiteville. Whoever want to jump on that one real quick.
I
Trask. One reason. Geo. All right.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you.
I got a few names other than just Geo. I mean, this team, this Trask team. I'm sorry, Trask.
Oh,
Look,
Hey man, whoa. Pump your brakes now.
no,
you
y'all
just
know what
said
I meant.
trash. I
No,
heard you.
no, I did
Trash.
not. No,
Hey
I did
boys,
not.
y'all heard what
You
he
know I
called
have,
y'all.
you know what I got. You know I got a list, right? Anyway, listen, I talked for a few minutes today with Coach Chess over there in Howdy Trask. There, emphasize the K today, and you know they're excited that they're game of the week and they want us there. They just a few names to look out for this week if y'all happen to be at y'all's games and want to hop on the phone and check out the game on the North Carolina High School Association website and watch a little bit of that game. They are just so they're another Lakewood and other team we talked about, man. Just Wallace, they're very versatile. They got Jaden Young in the backfield, Shirai Henderson in the backfield, Kamijah Wilson. Oh, I mean, they're loaded, man. Jaden Young is a sophomore, averaging now about 170 yards a game right now on the ground. And what is very impressive about Trask is their offensive line. They have some hog mollies.
Bro, they move mountains, man. If you had a guy that's almost, Driggers is what? He's like 6'6", 300.
He's dude is, and just to throw this out here, he's a 4.0 student as well.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Do you know his peoples like that?
I do not know his peoples like that, but my aunt works for the school system over there, and she gives me a little bit of everything I have to do with Trask and just Shirai Henderson is a Virginia Tech commit.
Okay, so with that being said, does Driggers eat like for breakfast, like his breakfast cereal? Is it like Fruity Boulders or Cheerio Boulders or something like that? I mean, come on, my man, 6'6", 300, dog. He picking kids up, moving them out the way. I mean, did we not see the picture when he was moving the Hopkins kids out the way?
I got some more pictures I can send to Chris and he can post them. But I think he's over there eating green eggs and ham because this dude is a whole Dr. Seuss dream that you wish you had on your team, bro.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. My man is great. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to say it. Like, it's going to be two teams that toughen it out. You know what I'm saying? Whiteville's a tough team. But at the end of the day, that 4-0 Trask is taking this one. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Brad. Yeah. Box him up.
Trask on everybody right now. I
yeah.
mean, for real. And we're going to go ahead and change Geo's name to Himothy.
Oh, yeah. He is him. Yeah, man. They're averaging through 5 games, they're averaging 48 to 50 points a game.
Bro, yeah. If I had Driggers on my team, I'd average that many too.
And see, that's the thing though. See, they got weapons all around them. Like,
yeah, that's true. You got a Virginia Tech commit over there. I mean,
I think the first time we talked about this team, it was about like talking about Wallace when we talked about him that day. You can name 6-7 dudes off that team that is just doing it.
I don't think it's so much the skill players that they have. It's the compliments that they have for those skill players.
Yeah.
Their front seven on defense, bro. The whole game, they get a rest sometimes. And it's not only because the offense is moving the ball, sometimes the defense don't even get a rest because their offense is scoring so fast.
Yeah. Hey,
But then,
Chris,
Nope.
is it safe to say Trask is what? Trask is 2A? Where we at? 2A? No.
Yeah, Trask is 2-way.
Okay.
y'all don't want to see them.
Come out. No. I didn't say we're gonna see him. I didn't say we're gonna see him, but I'm saying, is it safe to say that we can see Reidsville and Trask against each other? Is that safe to say?
That's a long way off, brother.
But is it safe to say?
It's definitely a possibility.
Could it happen? Yes, but I'm about to get into it if whenever y'all get
There's three.
Oh, go ahead, Brandon.
There's 3 teams that I know that's going to be in the Final Four of this 2A circuit, and I'm going ahead and name and dub them right now. It's going to be Reidsville, it's going to be JK, and it's going to be the Trash Titans.
You said 4. What's the 4th one?
It ain't gonna be the Raidaway.
He said he knows 3 of the 4.
You sleeping, no? You sleeping.
I see some discrepancy in y'all though.
Yeah, of course. Every team got their discrepancy. You just got to find it, pick it out, point it out, reel it in, and tighten it back up. What you mean?
But listen to me, Magic. Listen to me. When I say Reidsville was doing 4-0 without my man that came back from Providence Day. Now they just added him back. I'm not dubbing them the winner, because JK can seriously go in there and upset them with the defense that they have. Trask can come out there and match.
Hey, you see what Chris? Hey, look what Chris is like.
Bro, hey,
look, I know we play the game for a reason. And I mean, anything can happen on any given Friday night. But now, it's not a single 2A team in the state of North Carolina that's messing with Reidsville.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, JK and the glue, the way these guys play for each other, like this whole thing we've been agreeing on and talking about this whole hour and a half that we've been talking, JK has that on defense. I'm telling you. But Trask might not be able to do anything defensively, but they can match them. I'm telling you, they can match them.
Offensive power-wise.
Offensively, man, there will be a shootout. I don't know who the 4th team could be, but I'm telling you, these 3 teams I just named, Reidsville, JK, and them Trash Titans, all 3 teams are going to be a lock in the Final Four of 2A this year. I promise you. That's my picks anyway. That's my opinion. Just off of the stuff that I've seen. I'm not saying Reidsville is not good, because they are very talented. They have a quarterback. They already have a running back. They got the #1 tight end in the nation on their team now. He came back home to try to get a repeat, which I did try to reach out to him because I was trying to get that exclusive, but he's probably got an agent.
Oh, you believe that? Oh, you believe that? A whole one. We probably got about 3 of them. You out here trying to,
But that's okay.
I told you, if he got that blue check beside his name, guess what that means?
Agent.
He not reading your message. He not reading it.
But I tell you what, I will be getting one this Friday night from a Virginia Tech hookie.
All right. Well, how about we just go to how about we just go down there to a regional game and we go talk to Harrison ourselves? How about that?
Let's do that.
All right, who got the gas money?
Look, I told B the other day when he told me he reached out to that kid for that exclusive. I said, bro, this kid probably got an agent. He said, why? I said, he went to a private school and turned down the NIL deal. I said, what kid and their mama about to turn down the NIL deal? They about to be like, oh yeah, hand me that. I said, nah. No. He got some real smart parents, or he got an agent. One of the two. I said, and he got real smart parents. That's even more dangerous than the agent. I said, they ain't gonna let him slip up on nothing.
Because if he'd have signed the NIL, he wouldn't have been able to go back to Reidsville.
Yeah. What you got? Who you got out here, Chris? Who you got out here? You got Trask, or you got Whiteville? Who you got?
Well, look, it's my thing. And what I was saying earlier, man, that's no disrespect to James Keenan, man, but Reed, I saw it for myself last season, man. Reedville's on a different level. Even without Harrison,
Yeah,
that's still like a really. I mean,
solid.
they still got 3 or 4 D1 recruits. You got to look at that running back, the quarterback,
I think he's going to Rice,
the
right?
wide
Right?
receiver.
He committed
Like
there.
they're just
Something like that.
that's just it's ridiculous the amount of talent they got in that area, and it just keeps on coming and coming and coming.
But see, I mean just to hit off that real quick, that's why we do this podcast, to bring that light over here to the East Coast. Just like
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Reedsville has 3 or 4 D1s, JK should have 3 to 4 D1s, but they can't get seen because they're not in the gauntlet of the West. And
You're
it's
right.
not fair.
Right.
David Cito, I can't say his last name. Please help me out with it.
that's just like Zalala. I just killed it. I just killed it.
Hey, Cito, man, I love you, dog, but I'm just gonna name you like that. You got Cito, Hassan,
Yeah, just call him Cito. Just call him Cito.
Tom Morrissey. I mean, I could keep naming off kids that could play D1 level Power 5 conference team on Power 5 conference big
Football.
conference team. Yeah, you know what I mean? On any given Saturday. So
those kids could definitely play on Saturday.
that's why I have my people look down. Oh, it's just JK against Reedsville. Nah, bro. I think if JK went in there starving mentality like they do every week, they could surprise him and punch him in the mouth, man. I'm telling you, easily.
It's definitely possible.
And if Reedsville shows up sleeping on them and saying, "Oh yeah, it's JK," we fixing.
It happened with East Duplin a couple seasons ago. Speaking on the Trask and Whiteville, my only question with Trask right now. So I'm looking at that Dixon game, man, and I'm trying to figure out was that a weather related
What
game or
was it?
something?
Coming from people who were at the game, my aunt was at the game. She's like, it was just one of those games, where it's
everything was just off.
Everything was just off, but they made adjustments at halftime. Yes, they squeaked that game out, but they made the right adjustments. There were some questionable flags where they could have had a score and a half up on them.
Consistency. What we spoke on, consistency has to come from the refs. Consistency.
It seems like that's at the high school, college, and NFL level. The way these refs are giving the Chiefs these wins, but that's another. Because the Chiefs should definitely have 2 losses right now. But I mean, she said it was just one of those games. Things were not clicking, and I think Coach Chess is gonna have them right, and they're gonna come out, and Will Fisher's gonna
sound that cut off or Brandon's. Can y'all still hear him?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
I think Will Fisher's still gonna be able to do him, but I don't think they're gonna be able to throw on them like they were able to throw on James Keenan. I mean, they really didn't get to throw, but 21's gonna have to do the work this time, or Will Fisher's gonna have to come on the sweeps because they're not throwing against Heidi Trask. I can promise you that. Like I said, I talked to Coach Chess today, and he was just he's real pumped up for this week, and he's ready. His guys are excited. They're not sleeping on Whiteville. They know they're tough, but just some notable players to look out for. The ones I noted for Trask and the 2 for Whiteville, Will Fisher, and I can't remember number 21's name. Chris, could you help me out with that for Whiteville?
It's Cameron McIver, I want to say it's pronounced.
Yeah, man, that's my 2 players to watch on that side of the ball for the Whiteville team. But it's definitely going to be a great game. Both teams have speed.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's going to be a good game.
And when Whiteville travels, bro, they travel like a D1 program. They got the tents set up. They got the whole doctors and everything, man. And they're deep. It's a big team. It's like 60 of them, I believe.
Good Lord.
Bro, there's a lot of them, dude.
Like I was saying, man, that's my only question is with Trask was like I said, I saw that Dixon game, man. It kind of threw me for a loop, and then I mean, the one thing that Whiteville has on them right now is Whiteville's a little bit more battle tested, man. Taking on, that drug out, just grudge match against James
game,
Keenan,
yeah.
which I mean, honestly could have went either way. They were open last week. They had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. I'm looking at Trask's opponents, combined opponents. Like I said, you got to play the schedule. It's the schedule's a schedule. But just looking at Trask's opponents, they have a combined record of 4-15. So and like I said, that Dixon game kind of throws me off, man, because I'm looking at the athletes and the talent that they have on that team. And I mean, Dixon. That's why I think I asked you. I was like, "Is Dixon get better this season?" Because that score is throwing me. That score was throwing me off. But
Dixon. I mean, they're 1-4.
Yeah, 1-4. And like I said, you say your schedule's your schedule. You can't control how good your opponents are. And this ain't the BCS, man. We not going off a strict schedule. So,
right.
Trask, like I said, I feel like this is a good game for Trask to kind of announce themselves, like, hey, we're here. We're
knocking on the door. Well. We're knocking on the door.
So this is just like James Keenan. When James Keenan beat Whiteville, Trask has that opportunity this week to do the same thing. Get this W against a really good, solid football team with Whiteville, and boom, you're center stage now. You're not a secret no more. But Trask being the home team, man, I'm gonna go with Trask I'm gonna go with Trask to get the W. Like I said, Jaden Young, outstanding young football player. That whole entire sophomore class has been talked about a lot. Of course, I mean, you can't ignore Sherrod Henderson, Virginia Tech commit. The time is now. The time is now. So, Trask, y'all been asking for it. You're up. So let's see.
Hey, you better bottle it up and drink it, Pa. That's all I can say. Because if the score come back 40 to me, I'll be another most wanted out here in Sampson County over there around Rocky Point, wherever it is. But look, I just want to ask our followers something. So, Brandon, what was your 3 2A teams again?
It's gonna be Reedsville, James Keenan Tigers, and it's gonna be them Hottie Trash Titans.
All right. Hey, look, to all of the followers that watch our live.
Oh my God.
Do y'all agree with what Mr. William Ward said in 2A? Do y'all agree with that? If y'all have another 2A team we should fit in this bubble, let us know and we will speak on it. All you got to do is put it in comments and we'll have Chris that highlight it. Because, hey, Chris, well, I got to give you a hard time, bro. You've been up there with Mickey Mouse.
Oh, man.
Come on, bro.
Hey, look, I don't know if y'all can hear me, but it's a team that's left off that list.
Yeah, that's my list, and I'm not apologizing for my list.
What team left off that list, Chris? Please tell me.
Hey, y'all better start paying attention to the northeast part of the state.
The who?
That team we played last year in the regional championship. That was
for sure. I know. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Elizabeth City.
Yeah.
Elizabeth City.
I forgot. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Maybe that.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Y'all better put another team in there. Y'all forgetting about the other team. Let me dunk my head down.
Bro, y'all not making it to the 4. Y'all not making it to the 4.
No.
Y'all not making it to the 4.
Lies you tell.
Y'all not look. Y'all struggled against a 1A school with a backup freshman quarterback, my guy. And y'all
we really?
Come on.
Are we really? Hold on. Are we?
Yes.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, bye. Horseshoes and hand grenades.
But what he's saying is it shouldn't have been close.
It
But
shouldn't have
I'm
been
just saying, right? But close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. We got the dub. That's all that matters. Y'all was trying to tell me, yeah, that, you know what I'm saying? That everybody, that, you know what I'm saying? They got to be about to be 3-4 fields on and all this. I was going to have to pay taxes in Roseboro and all this and the third. And I can't walk around with a midway shirt and this and you know what I'm saying? But let me tell you, at the end of the day, we got the W and just, you know what I'm saying? At least gives the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my boys know they out here playing hard, man.
Hey,
I know
hey,
y'all. I know
I'm
y'all
not- I'm
official
not-
colors is black and white.
It's gonna be. I'm not discounting Midway, man. Y'all a great team. Got some great athletes. That's just my opinion. I just don't. I don't see
You
y'all
sticking
going.
to it. I understand.
Yeah.
Understand.
I just don't see y'all in the Final Four, man.
All
But
right.
speaking on Dixon, Chris, they had a gauntlet the first 5 games, man. They played East Duplin, Topsail, Trask, and North Duplin, and South Lenore. Is Chris still here?
Yeah, I'm still here, man. I'm just getting dressed.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bad.
I'm looking
But
at that Carolina Panther Stadium. Ugh.
But yeah, I mean they play some, man. They play some teams. So I mean, once they hit conference play, man, I see Dixon's probably gonna win at least 3-4 of them games, them conference games. So you might be hitting on something with this. But I still got Trask coming out with that win.
Trask has got to win against Whiteville.
Yeah,
I told
at
you
home.
because I mean Will Fisher in 21 have to do a lot of work. They'll have to do a lot of work to keep, you know what I'm saying, to keep them boys right there. And I understand, I think Whiteville's coming off, they was open last week. So Whiteville's coming off what, at 3-1. You going 3-1 to what, 4-0, I believe?
Yeah, that's going.
Hey, Trask 5-0, right?
Yeah, Trask is
Oh, my
5.
bad.
Trask
Sorry
is
about
5-0, and their fans.
Imagine trying to take a win away.
Oh,
Yo.
Chris, why you in here chiming, bro? Get ready for work.
Hey, look, I was confused too. I thought Chris said they were 4-1 earlier. That's why I was.
Their fans come and they pack the stadium at Trask.
Man,
it's tough. That's
so
a tough
they run.
atmosphere.
Hey, so they rumble in the bleachers.
Man, it's cowbells rumbling the bleachers. They got their own chants.
God,
Man, it's tough there.
I'm telling you, it's about like
even the student turnout is big. You know what I mean? Not
Let
just the students is deep.
I tell y'all once again, if it's anything like when we went and played Burlington Cummings, I'm telling you, that is like the worst situation you can be in. Because every time Jonathan Paley would score on the Raiders, all you would hear was the man in the press box say, "Tell him how you feel." And there go the band, the fans, the concession stands was running around there throwing hot dogs on the field. I mean, it was crazy.
Bro, that's tough. That's
Yeah.
tough. That's tough.
Quarterback can't hear. Quarterback can't hear because the band playing music the whole time. He looking over there at the coach. He like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? Because down here in Sampson County, you might get a little foghorn or something.
Oh,
but
just to touch on something real quick, I know Trask has been begging us, and we've had people inboxing us about Trask, and I really would like to get a hold of Coach Eames over there at Pender, and I tried to talk to him after the Wallace game, but they tried to get up out of the dog pound. You know how that can get there. But if anybody in Pender County knows Coach Eames, and just shoot him our share this podcast to him so he can see what we're about, and we're just trying to get these kids seen, and I really would like to come to a Pender game, a home game, and see some of their guys.
For sure.
I mean, like I said, I'm close to every one of these Pender and Duplin County schools, man. I'm 15, 20 minutes from Trask. Literally 7-8 minutes from Pender High. 10 minutes from Wallace Rose Hill. 25 minutes from JK. I'm like right here at the crossroads of all you guys, man. I don't mind, I know I'm by myself over here, but I would love to cover all y'all. If Chris
I come ride with you, Brandon. I come ride with you.
You're not giving up a raid away Friday.
Hey,
well, we got a bye week, though. I hope
hey,
JK plays.
me and you, I'll message you later and we'll talk. If Raiders go away one weekend, one Friday, then I'll go with you to one of these games and we'll be out there standing on the fence at one of these games.
I don't stand on the fence. I'm on the sideline, baby.
Hey, I stand on the bleacher on top. I stand on the bleacher on top of the Gatorade cooler because I'm sure.
Y'all open this week.
Hold on. You just reminded me of something, Magic. Hold on. You just said Gatorade cooler. Hey, y'all seen them crazy little videos people be posting, and it'd be like somebody run into the front of a truck or something, and it'd be like Tahoe, linebacker for Ohio State or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, cuz we had a dude come through the sideline the other day at the game and smack the water coolers that was stacked up on the bleachers. It laid my man down, son. I mean, the back of his helmet bounced off the ground. Like, look, he was sitting there like halfway set up. His eyes was that big around. He was staring at the water coolers. I said, bro, I wish right now I had a video deck because I would have put it on there. Hey,
Gatorade cooler is the new 5-star linebacker for Lakewood.
You ain't lying, my man came through there trying to hit a dude on the sideline. He completely missed him, ran through it. Just, bro.
He wants too much water
coolers laid him out, son.
That's it.
How was that Goldsboro game, Magic? I know you came in late.
Yeah, 48-6.
I mean, like you have
Tank scored 4 touchdowns. Should have been 5. One got 4 touchdowns. One should have been. I mean, he should have had 5, but one got called back. But he got a punt. I think he got a punt return touchdown. He had shifted the team all the way to one side, and it was something like NCAA. He went back to the left, and you had no team trying to run him down. So, but yeah, he got 4 touchdowns. I want to say like 167 yards. I think I had to look back. Somebody had sent me the stats or something. I think it was like 167 yards. I was out of town, but they sent it to me and I kept up with him. But he got 4 touchdowns, and they said he should have had 5 and one got called back.
So I take it his ankle good.
Yeah, because that little highlight I seen that his mama put up there on Facebook, I had to share it to y'all. I'll tag y'all in it. He was gone. You hear me?
He would have had a spring putting that thing.
He's gone.
Yes.
I'm proud of that kid, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, he needs to be looked at too, because I'm telling you, like, he'll be a real workhorse for somebody, you know what I'm saying, on one of them schools, man. It just,
y'all
for sure.
Hear that? Kamari McNeil.
McNeil.
Look
for
at
sure.
him. Midway. He doing
for
the
sure.
thing. And get
That's
ready
it.
for Blue. We on the
All these, all these Sampson County schools, if all our listeners, if y'all know colleges or know a coach or
work at one.
or work at one, I don't care if they're a janitor, bro. Just send them our podcast and tell them to like shoot it to the coach, or when the coach walk by and like, hey, check this out. You know, Sampson County, Duplin County, Pender County, all these schools over here on the coast, man. We have gems and diamonds over here in the rough, bro.
Hey, what they say? All these schools east of 95. I'm telling you.
Hey, bro, I will say, man, the podcast is getting out more and more. The places that I've been, or people's been like, hey, I know that podcast or whatever. Like, I've been wearing my shirt a lot. See, I got it on. I put a logo on the shoulder because it's easier to scan. But
yeah, they ain't doing this.
I was actually at an ortho doctor with my son today at Dr. Huff's office in Clinton, and the lady that was like triaging or whatever, she started talking to me about football stuff, and I started laughing, and I was like, "You watch our podcast?" And she was like, "I do." That's why I started talking about football. She was like, "Man, I love you guys." So then Dr. Huff comes in the room, and in the middle of examining my son and having a conversation with him, he just turns over at me and is like, "You part of that podcast, man? I love y'all guys. I watch y'all almost every Wednesday." Like, I mean, I was like, "What?" Like, I didn't expect that being in the ortho office. You know what I'm saying? You got orthopedic doctor and the nurses in there talking about they watch our show. So, hey, this is another hat tip to Buck Sweet, man. We our roots are grabbing a hold.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you like this. Everybody want to shop local and buy local. You need to watch local. And there's
That's
Buck
right.
Sweet Sports right here
Hey.
all day, every day.
That's right. Hey, check this out, fellas. I'm gonna let y'all finish this one up. I started dinner today at 12:30. My family ate 2.5 hours ago without me. I'm starving. I love y'all. I love the fans, but I got to eat.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and
Hey.
close this one out, man.
I just never mind. My bad. Did you get that from Brian?
Yeah, I got the message.
Okay.
Yeah, he sent me something too.
Shout out Ryan Southern, man. Good guy.
Yeah, good guy,
Yeah.
straight guy. Mr.
Once again,
Wade,
man, I appreciate-
Mr. Wade Norris, I got to give him a shout out too.
Yeah. For real. Hey, we appreciate the love and support from you guys. If there's something that we can do for you guys to help y'all out, you know what I'm saying, let us know.
Stats,
That's how the
numbers,
world goes
anything.
around.
Just let us know.
Yeah.
And
That's how the
Trask-
world go around, man. That's how the world go around. We gotta scratch each other back every now and then.
And
That's it.
Trask, I will be in your house Friday night.
Ooh.
Woohoo.
Well,
All right,
look, I
later, guys.
appreciate y'all fellas taking the time. Appreciate everyone listening in. Once again, thanks A10 Studios for sponsoring this podcast. Once again, Chris Harris signed off all the crew. We'll see y'all next week.
That's it.
My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even a score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from